East Oakland is in the building. Good evening. Thank you for tuning in. Tracy, I see you tuning in from North Carolina. California's here. Okay. Good evening from Illinois. Tammy, good evening to you. Thanks for tuning in to tonight's show. I guess that's Mona. Hi, Mr. Scott from South Carolina. Thank you for tuning in to tonight's show as well. I love you guys. I thank you for your continued support of this show. I'm just waiting on some more people to come on before we get started there. I like to try to get call out as many names as I can before we get off into tonight's show. New Jersey. I don't think New Jersey has been here before. Maybe I just didn't see you. Welcome. I'm glad you're tuning in. Somebody tuned in. I think Keisha from Chicago, Illinois. After we leave Houston, Texas, a couple of months, we're coming to uh, Chicago, Illinois, and we just found out that today at 1 o'clock that we'll be going to Chicago. Spitting fire. I love you. I love you. I love you big time. I sent you a message the other day to call me, and I know you'd be extremely busy like me, so you probably didn't get it. But tonight, if you can, give me a call. If not tonight, in the morning, uh, I want to speak with you about some things that maybe you and I can collaborate and do, be it the Lord willing. There, I have the utmost respect for you. I appreciate everything that you are doing on your end. So you ought to be applauded for that. Listen, let me say this. Yes, we are going to talk about R.Kelly. You know it. But let me say this before we get to R.Kelly. What's going on? I'm not seeing it live. Okay, okay, Miss Ferris, you know you cannot text when we're going live. I don't know what's wrong with her tonight. I don't know what she said. Anyway, before we get to R. Kelly, let's let's deal with Jackass right quick. Donald Dumb Jackass Trump. I appreciate you too. Thank you kindly, Spitting Fire. Melissa, I watch you all the time. Well, thank you kindly. I thank you for your continued support, Melissa. Thank you big time. Deborah, didn't say where she's from, Wheeler, 100, 100. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Love you guys big time. Hot Pink. Whoa, oh, Miss Hot Pink. Oh, she's speaking of Spitting Fire on my show, my live. She's speaking of Spitting Fire. Ain't that what the hell? The devil is alive. Listen, as I told you, I think it was last night, a night before that, this is supposed to be the greatest country on the planet, the United States. You want to succeed, prosperity, live before you die. This is the place to come. Somebody's going to miss. They said, "What do you mean live before you die?" Somebody catching that, tell you what I mean later. This is the place to come. It's what I've been told. It's what I was told when I was a little boy, and I'm still told that to this day. But let me tell you something. The United States right now has a black eye because of the jackass that sits in the White House. This has to be the most disrespectful man to ever sit in the Oval Office. He goes against the bylaw, goes against government, Constitution. Don't mean a damn thing to him. He wants to rewrite it. He says whatever he wants to say. There's no consequences. There's no backlash up until today. This is not how a person governs the United States. This is not how we do this. We're respected. Even when we have to go to war, this country is still respected. This man has no respect for the office that he sits in. This man has no respect for Mexicans. He has no respect for blacks. The only people he respect are those that are of his color and got a bank account equal to his or pretty close to it. This man that sits in there right now does not represent the United States of America. He represents his selfish self. But I also have to, as I did the other night, I also have to blame Congress because Congress could have got a hold on this when he first came in acting a dumbass. Congress can control him. Why they don't, I have no earthly idea. Congress can make him put that damn Twitter account down. If Congress can't do it, Twitter in the account. It's as simple as that. It's as simple as that. While he's tweeting, he should be learning how government works in this country. But he's too damn busy sending a tweet. He's the most immature man I ever seen in my entire life. He speaks like a child. Nothing about him is presidential. I can't stand him. I hate the ground he walks on. I swear to God, I do. I can't stand him. I hate him. They said the country will be destroyed from within. Now I know what they mean. You cannot believe anything he says. Whenever he speaks, they're going to fact check him and they'll come back. Somebody in the room. Oh, I didn't say that. He's a habitual liar. He should not be trusted. Russia, even right now, as I'm speaking, is trying to get into our system again. This has been proven. He thinks Russia is wonderful. Don't mail any election again. Listen, they condemned his racist remark today. I don't know what happens after that. I got to go read and find out. I don't know what's going to happen after that. But let me say this here. If you don't condemn, then you condone. And I'm going to say it again. If you don't condemn, then you condone. It's as simple as that. I don't give a damn about the Republicans. I don't give a damn about the Democrats. Put the title to the damn side. Except one of the problems is they're more concerned about the title than doing the job of the title. Trump's out of order. Somebody said, Tracy says he is despicable. That's it. That he is. He is despicable. Now, Congress could have got a hold of this idiot a long time ago, but they didn't. And now it's hard to deal with it. Now, I'm not going to apologize. That's not racist. Anybody, black or white, that says what Trump said pertaining to those 4 women of color is not racist. Have to be racist they damn self, or super stupid, or a house nigger, or a field nigger. Trump is a racist. You cannot keep doing damage control for this idiot because you make yourself look just as stupid as he is. He once called a black reporter in the White House and told her, "You ask stupid questions." What the fuck? If he cannot beat you in a debate, if he cannot go toe-to-toe with you on issues within this country and foreign affairs, oh, he's a loser. He's a loser. That's what children say when they don't have their way. That's what children say. I don't know. Somebody just put Trump 2020. I ain't mad at you. Trump is a disgrace. The bottom line is this, and we're going to get to R.Kelly. The bottom line is this. It's past the 11 o'clock hour. It's past the 11 o'clock hour. It's time to impeach Donald Dumb Jackass Trump. That's it. It's nothing else to discuss. Don't tell me you cannot go back in history and find some things that you can impeach him on, because I've done it. And I'm not in Congress. And if I can find it, I know goddamn well they can find it. They don't want to. I don't know. All of them have become a disgrace to this country. Now, so those of you who refuse to condemn Trump, then you're equal to Trump. As far as I'm concerned, I don't care if you're black, I don't care if you're white. That was a racist statement that he said to those 4 women of color. Go back where you came from. 3 of them was born in the United States. You super stupid jackass. You are a disgrace to this country. If you cared anything about the United States of America, your white, pink, pale, wrinkled, dumb, bozo-looking ass would walk out of the White House at 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue and never look the fuck back. We hate you. We don't like you. You are fucking up the country because you don't know what the fuck you're doing. You didn't win. You didn't win. You didn't win. You cheated. You cheated. You cheated. So technically, we don't have a president. Hello? You got a jackass. The media twist that up. You know, fuck they gonna twist it up. You saw the goddamn tweet. Go back where you came from. Carry your ass back. Get that hole you married. That's the first time publicly that we have known that there is a hole in the White House. Yeah, a hole. I said it. A hole in the White House. Go pull up some shit on Playboy's channel. You'll find a buck ass naked, laying up doing women. She looks miserable. All of them miserable. This is not the way you run the United States of America. You can think any damn thing that you want to think. You can think anything that you want to think in this country. Anything. It's just not always good to say what the fuck you're thinking. Hold your peace. Congress, if truth be told, run the president of the United States. They don't know that, so don't y'all tell them. Put a leash on that motherfucker. Pull him to you, push him out. It's as simple as that. He is a disgrace to the United States of America, and he cannot be trusted because he hard-nobbing with the goddamn enemy. By any means necessary. Somebody brought former President Barack Obama's name up today on CNN. I forget to report it, but she stopped right there. Obama don't have nothing to do with this. Nothing. So you're not going to say this on this segment because he don't. Obama this. Obama done had his time. He went in. He did 4 years. But the 4 years he did must have been wonderful for the people because guess what? They put him back in there. I voted for him both times. Good evening, Felicia Clark. She says, LOL. They put him in there twice. Mitch McCullough told him, you ain't nothing but a one-term president. He proved that to be a lie. He went in the White House. He went from Senator Barack Hussein Obama to President Barack Hussein Obama without stain. 4 years. Another 4 years without stain. To this day, without stain. He was the most criticized president in U.S. history, though. But he was the most productive president in U.S. history. They gave him hell, but he kept his composure. He knew how to deal with them. Anytime they asked him something, he dealt with their ass in an intellectual way. I remember they asked Michelle Obama, how does your husband deal with all the things that people say about him? She simply said, well, if my husband stopped and addressed everything that people say about him, he would never have time to be the people's president. Today, he is still the most admired man across the country, Barack Hussein Obama. Very well respected. Very well respected. You know, you can respect people because of who they are or what they do. And respect is never given. Respect is always earned. You can do that. But you can also respect people out of fear because you're scared of them or what they know or what they might know or what they can do. And a lot of people respect Trump because of who he is, because he's filthy rich. But don't forget, he's a Klansman. Don't forget, David Duke's his boy. Don't forget, in the 70s, the United States Department of Justice filed suit against him and his company for discrimination against Black people that they didn't want in their apartments. simply because the color of their skin. We can sit here and play this damn game all day long. I am the least racist on me. Damn what you say. People funny. They watch what you do. They watch what you do. And right now, this country, they're laughing at us. And it should, because we've become a fucking joke. You got a joker in the White House. And it's just like shit just tumbling over. Nobody can get a troll of him, can get a hold to him. Okay, well, if he don't listen to y'all, you're supposed to be advising him. Well, have some respect about your goddamn self and say, well, I can't do this no more with you if you're not going to listen to me. Walk out the door. That's what you should do if you were for the good. Deport that hoe. Have pussy will travel global hoe. That's all she is. Whoa out. She ain't got no sheetrock. Walls tore up, knocked down. You got to pay attention to what's going on. Try to do damage control. Well, it's a distraction. Well, this time the fucking distraction did what? It got our undivided attention. I don't give a damn about Congress saying we have condemned what he said. You didn't have to condemn it. It was already condemned. Simple as that. Here's what I want you to do. Impeach that son of a bitch. Just get him out. Just get him out. It's as simple as that. If you're cowards, then y'all need to leave. Then you all are not representing the people that elected you to that office. And that's an embarrassment. But come election, I was 100% behind that because those women of color, he should not have never said that and stuff. And that bothers me so. And I went home and told my wife, I said, Lucy, that bothers me so. If it bothers you so, let me know it. I want all of you to come before the mics. I want you to speak out. Everybody, the Republicans and the Democrats, if you don't condemn, you condone. It's as simple as that. Now listen. A lady emailed me something the other day, and then another lady put something on my Injustice Facebook page about R.Kelly. Did he sell sheetrock? Yeah, the walls tore down. It got mildew on them, and when I used to do construction, and when you get mildew on the walls, that's kind of like an STD. It ain't coming out. So what do? You have to tear the sheetrock down, and so the door wide open. I think Daryl Hall and John Oak said she was open all night. Okay, listen. I probably said this a million times, y'all. I am not defending R.Kelly. What I am doing is telling you both sides of the story. There's two sides. But most people will believe a lie because they want to believe it anyway, whether it's true or not. Tell them, okay, that's fine. Listen to me. I want to tell you about the alleged victims, and I'm going to tell you about R. Kelly. Do I respect R. Kelly? I respect R. Kelly 100%. He's a genius at what he does. And you can't take that away from him. You got to learn to separate the music from the man. You got to. Some of y'all done had babies off of this damn song. And some of you guys that's buck fucking ugly wouldn't have sex with certain women if it wasn't for R. Kelly playing in the goddamn background. So don't mute him now because you didn't mute him then. Listen. The ladies that keep writing me, let me tell y'all something. Stop. I've been doing this for years. I'm probably new to YouTube and Facebook, but I've been doing this shit for years. Long time. I don't mind you quoting me, but when you quote me right. It's simple as that. Now, Why are you defending R. Kelly and you go hard on Brittany Boys? Y'all don't want me to answer that, so I'm gonna leave that alone. But here's the thing. You cannot make me go off on R. Kelly just because you don't like R. Kelly or because you think R. Kelly is guilty. One thing you must know, R. Kelly, Robert Sylvester Kelly, 52 years old, has not ever been convicted of anything that says he's a child predator, he's a rapist, or what have you. The first case, dismissed. I don't know how it got dismissed. It got dismissed, and we threw it that. Michael Avenatti alleges R. Kelly paid over $2 million. That's right. That's how they dismissed the case. Prove it. Prove it. This is coming from a sapsucker that's probably going to be in a cell next door to R. Kelly because he's looking at over 400 years for being a goddamn con man or fucking crook. His co-conspirator was the man that used to hang out with R. Kelly and was blackmailing him for the fucking tapes. And you take his word for this shit? I just turned down another tape. Oh, what fucking, you have no credibility. You don't. You tried to blackmail Nike, and you didn't know they was taping your dumb ass. While you sitting on waiting on them to come bring you the money, the police show up. I wonder who they want. Your ass, stand up. Let's go. Come on. You took $1.5 million from a client and told that woman that she had won the lawsuit, but for some reason they hadn't paid. And we're going to take your goddamn. You don't even have a license to practice law in Illinois. You bring in a tape. You get your ass out of my courtroom, that bullshit. Listen, there are no victims. I'm looking to the camera on this here. There are no victims. There are no victims of R. Kelly. Not one. Not one. There are no victims. Here's what you have. You have alleged victims. That's it. Alleged. Until it is proven. Stop saying victims and say it like it's supposed to be said. Alleged. Alleged. It means that he has been accused of something. Just because a person has been accused of committing a crime does not necessarily mean he or she has committed a crime. They have simply been accused of committing a crime, and that's it. Oh, the victims, it must be so hard for them. What victims? What victims? He hasn't been convicted of nothing. So do I say all of them lying? Let me say this here. You got, from everybody, even R. Kelly, you got some truth being told, but you got a whole lot of lies being told. So before you want to come and just find R. Kelly guilty before the system deals with him, as he said on CBS this morning with Gail, use your common sense. Use your common sense. Use your common sense. One lady said, well, let me ask you this. So what about the ladies that don't know each other and they all got the same story? You know how many times the fucking R. Kelly saga story been told? That's easy. Same way with Bill Cosby. Every woman had to say the white pill. That don't mean he even met them damn women. They heard the goddamn, the plot. Duh. How come the majority of them went straight to a high-profile attorney rather than running to the police? Come on. Come on. Why don't you ever say anything about the pimps, the parents that pimp their daughters out to R. Kelly? You don't say a goddamn thing about them. Nothing. Nothing. R. Kelly has not been found guilty of nothing. Just because you want it to be true does not mean it's true. When I talk, those that's been following me for a long time knows one thing. Uh, Yolanda just said exactly. So evidently she's been following me. Here's the thing. They know one thing. I'm going to tell both sides. And when I'm coming with something that's my opinion, I'm going to tell you that this is my opinion, and my opinion is not a fact, and I'm not trying to pass it off as a fact. It's just my opinion. I'm gonna tell you on the R.Kelly side, and I'm gonna tell you on the alleged victim side, and I'm also gonna tell you the shit that mainstream media would never tell your ass. Yet you bash me, but this is where you're getting the truth at. When this first came out, I was one of the first ones to say, if R. Kelly did this, if R. Kelly did this, there's one thing I know. He couldn't have done it alone. He could not have pulled this off for almost 30 damn years by himself. His agents, his managers, bodyguards, assistants, everybody played a role in this here. From getting the limousines ready, the private vehicles ready, the private jets and shit, the hotels, from this city to this city, from that state to that state. Kelly could not have pulled this off by himself if he did it. So, for the past few months, the feds have been meeting with past employees of R. Kelly, and they've been spilling the beans. They've been spilling the beans. Here's the thing. They are cop deals. We won't charge you. Come to court, you're going to testify. Blase, blase. And that's how it is. Here's what I would have did. Had I been the prosecutor, no, I'm not going to give them a deal. Not on this. No. Either you're going to come in here and you're going to tell the damn truth in the courtroom, or I'm just going to lock your ass up. Because you knew about this for years and you didn't say anything. I don't have to give you a deal. It is what you did was illegal. Knowing, watching child pornography and being in possession of child pornography is a crime. Knowing someone is doing it and that sort of thing, that's a crime. I'm not gonna work no damn deal with you. You gonna talk or what? No, lock his ass up. But now they're talking. But now they're talking. But now they're talking. R. Kelly told Gail, me and my sister Yvette talked about it today. He said, when she kept telling him what people said, and he looked at her, he said, Gail, you don't want to do that. Stop, Gail. Don't go there. Gail. No, I'm just telling you what they said you did. He said, no, you interrogated me. That's what you're doing. You're talking to me as if you believe them. You're not asking me a question. You interrogated me. It was an assassination on R. Kelly. Because whatever he said, in her mind, you did it, you dirty, freaking bastard. Me and Yvette talked today. Said, what you think he meant by that? Here's what he meant. This thing is deeper than you know. You think I'm a heavyweight. It's some more heavyweights in here. You don't want to tread there. You only know what you've been told. And when you sit there as a journalist and you just go off of what someone tells you without any solid proof, I have to question every damn thing that you do. Investigate. Make the parents show you this and show you that. Oh, we got tickets. Okay, all right. So, what kind of parents go and take their child to R. Kelly and leave them and go 2-3 weeks? I wonder how she doing over there. Oh, she all right. I ain't heard from her and stuff. She be all right. You know why you didn't care? Because you was getting money from R. Kelly. That's why you didn't give a fuck. Because if he did, y'all were being paid. The parents, that's all the time. The parents are the pimp. They treated their children like hoes. Azaria, whatever the girl's name is, and Jocelyn, they're not children. These are grown ass women. Parents, listen to me. These two ladies, these are grown ass women. They grown ass women. Your goddamn concern for them, the way it is now, should have been the same damn thing when a thought entered into your mind to pimp my daughter off to the highest bidder, that being the self-proclaimed piper himself, R.Kelly. Girls go all over the goddamn world without R.Kelly. They done been in the courtroom with you motherfuckers several times. Ain't said shit to you. R.Kelly locked up. They still on phone with you. He gonna take her overseas. Your goddamn daughter in the same city you in, and you still don't see her. They got to get them to their side because those two ladies got some information that the parents don't want to get out. But I tell you what, it ain't got bad yet. It ain't got bad yet. It ain't got bad yet. And I say this all the time, and y'all have heard me say it. Listen, Jocelyn, she still love her parents. She do. But she got to thinking somewhere along the way. She still loves them, but she hate them for what they did to her because she woke up. And the inner woman began to say, your parents treated you like nothing but a hoe. And so, which means they were your pimp. They pimped you off into this. R. Kelly didn't brainwash them. They simply adapted to the environment that they was pimped off into. So parents, don't come out here trying to play father knows best, mother of the fucking year, when you're nothing but goddamn pimps. You're pimps and you treated your daughters like hoes for the almighty dollar. The shit gonna backfire. And some of y'all gonna sit in that cell too. Some of y'all gonna sit in that cell. Now, with that being said, I can't stop you from saying what you want to say about me, that I'm defending R. Kelly. If that's the way you see it, then that's the way you see it. I'm gonna lay it all out for you. Tell it the way you want people to believe you. Whatever works for you. But I'm never, ever, never will I do a one-sided show and tell you just one side of it without getting information from the other side. I'm not gonna stop listening to R. Kelly music. I listened to it today. Sure did. I love that song forever. Play it all the time. If you become a fan of somebody's work, rather than become a fan of that person, your feelings won't be so easily hurt. Because you'll say, they let me down. No, they didn't let you down. You let yourself down. You had them on a pedestal that they could not stand on for too long. I'm a fan of R. Kelly's work, not R. Kelly. I like it, but I'm not a fan. Stop listening to his music. They didn't do a goddamn thing. Nothing. I knew today. There was some information that we were waiting on that we didn't get. I mean, Ms. Ferris talked about it earlier. Hopefully we'll have it in the morning on R. Kelly. By now, you know that R. Kelly appeared in court today, and he was denied bail. I kind of knew that might go that way, especially with the feds. And when my sister Yvette called, she said, it's over. And to a degree, I have to agree with her because we got you in one place not to sit until we decide which way we're going to go with this. I think it was, just y'all gonna say I'm taking up for me, and I don't give a fuck. I think they should have given him a bail, and this is why. During the first trial, he never missed a court appearance. Whatever they asked of Kelly, he did. This trial here, he turned himself in. Every time it was a court date, he was there. He gave over his passport. When they went to get him, he didn't resist. He was out there walking his dog, getting ready to smoke. That's when they got him. A flight risk is when we tried to be lenient, but you skipped this court date, you skipped that court date, and we got to hunt you down. That wasn't the case with our guy. If we want justice to work on one end, then we also have to want that same justice to work on the other end and quit condemning people and you have no facts. It's just as simple as that. R. Kelly has no victims, alleged victims. It has to be proven in a court of law. The little hot ass girl that stayed out of school, first trial, never missed a court appearance when she should have been in there learning how to spell. She's out there stalking R. Kelly, and he sees her every day. When it ended, she gets his card, personal number. She calls, she go over. I got buck naked, and he did me. What the fuck did you think y'all was gonna do when you got there? Open up the Bible and read Psalms 23 and have some damn tea and cookies? These little hot ass pistol girls would have done anything R. Kelly told them to do just to be in his presence. Most of them wanted a relationship. Near, I think it is, hello. Most of them wanted a relationship with R. Kelly. R. Kelly just wanted relations, and that's it. It's as simple as that. They wanted to be Mrs. R. Kelly. The devil is alive. And that hurt. That hurt them bad to get turned down from being Mrs. Kelly. R. Kelly, you got 4, 5 women against him right now. As he said on TV with Gail, I gave 30 years of my life to this industry, and I'm gonna stop right there. I'm gonna change it. He said, I gave out 30 years of my life to this industry. Now you think about that. 30 years in the music industry. You just have 4 or 5 women claiming he molested them, he did this to them, he did that to them. This we talking about R. Kelly? Do you know how many women R. Kelly probably done fucked up until this day? But you only got 4, 5, maybe 6. Do the damn math. Oh goddamn Jesus. He told Gil, he said, me kidnapping somebody, I'm R. Kelly. I think what he meant when he said that is like, I'm R. Kelly, I'm the shit. They'll kidnap me before I kidnap them. That's what he was saying. Do I believe there's some truth to what some of the girls are saying? I do. I do. I also believe there are some lies in there too. I also believe the Almighty Daughter has played a major role in R. Kelly's life. I think he knew when he walked in the court today that he wasn't going to get a bail. But what hit me the hardest was when Yvette, my sister, said R. Kelly would never see freedom again, and that's when it really hit me. I'm looking because there's something going on outside, and I don't know what's going on. I hear some arguing or something. I hope you all cannot hear it, but it's distracting me. Okay. So anyway, and when she said that, I'm like, yeah, because he's looking at spending the rest of his life in prison. If R. Kelly is guilty, yes, your kids are fighting. My kids are fighting. Really? I don't know who in the hell said that. My kids. Please don't get on here with that bullshit. I'm not the one. Anyway, I think a lot's getting ready to come out. I think a lot of people will also have visits from the Fed soon because he didn't do this by himself. If he did it, if he did, if he did it, should he go to prison? You damn right. He should go to prison. How much time do I think he should get? I can't answer that. But if he did it, then he should go to prison. But here's the thing: you cannot convict R. Kelly without arresting and convicting the pimps, parents, that is, women who and movie stars. You can't. I don't care how much they're working with investigators. They pimp their daughters out. And if R. Kelly was paying them and the money has stopped, that might be a problem right there. Why they're telling it now, but they're telling half truths. When Joseph Savage's daddy ran up to R. Kelly's crisis manager, Daryl Johnson, doing a live feed, and I just typed in there and I said, "Sit your ass down. You know you don't want to go there, that man. That man beat your ass to you. What you running up on him for? Where's my daughter? I don't know what I told him. Wherever you pimped her off to, you know where the fuck she's at, pimp." And I think that guy towards the end, I'm paraphrasing. He said something to the center about, I'm not gonna keep letting you disrespect me," and which meant he was gonna put his foot in his ass. All I'm saying, let's hear the conclusion of the whole matter. All I'm saying, let's hear the conclusion of Harvey Weinstein. I forgot the guy's name that's locked up now, the multi-billionaire. Let's hear the conclusion of his story as well. People sometimes have hidden agendas. Somebody, Jeffrey, what was it? Somebody, Epstein. Thank you. Yes, and they didn't give him a bond either. And he had documents, saying he was somebody else. He wasn't. So yeah, now that's a fucking flight risk. It's as simple as that. But just because somebody says somebody did something, that does not necessarily mean they did it. And you can come up with all kind of assumptions as to why he got off the first trial. Whatever you want to come up with, you come up with. That's on you. But try to do your research before you get to tagging people and sharing shit and saying things that's not true. TMZ said this. You're going to believe it. CBS going to come and contradict everything that TMZ said. Now you're going to believe CBS. Now CNN comes and contradict what both of the others said, and now you believe CNN. Why do you do that? Because you're unstable. Your mind is not stable. Whatever sounds good to you at the moment, you take it. So, do you believe this? Do you believe that? Or do you believe the new one? Which one is it? You can't believe them all because they all got different stories. Simple as that. We have what I have. Okay. I'm going to open up the phone lines before we get out of here. The number is 1-888-357-3334. If you would like to call and share your thoughts with me today on the R. Kelly case or whatever is on your mind. Again, the number is 1-888-357-3334. And I'm sure he's probably somewhat depressed because he knows. I mean, I'm here. I can't get out. Money can't move me this time. It can't. It can't. But wouldn't it be something if when it goes to trial, that they find out some of them women lied? Like why they didn't file charges against R. Kelly when Linda Carter said that he told her he wanted a head massage, and she told him she don't do that, and he grabbed her by her hair, pulled her down to his private, and told her to get to sucking. and somebody knocked on the door, and he looked at her. He said, "Fix your face. Fix your goddamn face." She got up. She went to the bathroom. She remembered a yellow towel with flowers. She washed her face, and she walked out. Why didn't she holler rape or attempted rape before she left out? Because somebody was already in the hotel room. But she just left out and closed the door. She didn't say anything to hotel security or anyone that worked there. And she said, he spit in my face 6 times. Somebody named Tracy Thomas said, I don't believe that either. The biggest red flag for me was when she said, R. Kelly spit in my face 6 times. What motherfucker sits there and count how many times you're gawking and spitting in the fucking face? Who does that? 6 times? Mm-hmm. 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 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. So who are you counting? I don't know what that means. Maybe they're not talking. Uh, okay, so why is he locked up? I don't understand. Well, if you don't understand why R. Kelly is locked up, I don't know what to tell you. He's locked up because of allegations against him. That's the way the law works. If there is enough evidence to get a warrant and say we have probable cause to arrest and detain you for a while, that's what they do. That's why he's locked up. That don't mean he's guilty. Because, well, why is he locked up if he ain't did nothing? He's locked up because that's the way the tradition that's the way the system works. It's simple as that. Well, why ain't he locked up? I don't know, I guess they're trying to, the burden of proof is on the state. Don't be so quick to talk and make an ass out of yourself. You be in such a rush to broadcast your intelligence, but what you do sometimes is broadcast your ignorance in trying to be so smart mouthed. He's locked up because that's the way the system works. That's why R. Kelly is locked up. R. Kelly has not been convicted. R. Kelly does not have one victim. He has alleged victims. That's it. Alleged victims. So when you say it right. But while y'all hollering about R. Kelly did this and R. Kelly did that, what about Weinstein? He said nothing about that. And he got over 80 women in Hollywood that has charged him with everything from grabbing the pussy to outright rape. You're not saying nothing. Mainstream media is not saying nothing. Huh? They keep focusing on R. Kelly. Why? Did he get too big for them? Was he about to turn around and do his own damn thing and all this shit come up? You still got VHS tapes from when Moses left? I'm Al Scott with Injustice Investigations. I thank you all as always for tuning in to our show. Let me say this to you before we go. We your donations not only help keep the show on air, your donation foots the bill for people that come to us to help them. We'll never charge anyone that comes to us for help. Never. You all foot that bill as well as helping us with paying for transportation when we have to go somewhere to speak, like we're getting ready to go to Houston, Texas, real soon, and so we're trying to get donations in for that. We asked for 2,000. We only have 533 right now. So I don't care what the case is. If they got somebody in jail or somebody's been killed, we don't charge them anything. If there's criminal expense, then we have decided that we would pay anywhere from uh, 500 to 1,000 for now towards the burial of their loved one. But if they need flowers done, T-shirts, or whatever we can do to assist them in what's going on, then we will do that without charging them uh, one dime. Your donations help with that. So if you would like to donate, you can do so at paypal.me/injustice gotcha, or use your Cash App, Alphonso Scott, $ Eddie Mae's Boy. And if you are making a donation strictly for Malia, we always ask that you put our name on there somewhere. And we'll tell you why we're doing that uh, a little later. So whatever you all can do, we gratefully appreciate it. Thank you all for tuning in. We thank you for Spitting Fire. Said I enjoyed your show. Spitting Fire, thank you kindly. We will talk. Uh, let's get the donations in so we can stay on air and we can do what uh, we need to do to help those that cannot help themselves, because most of the people that come to us don't have any money anyway. And so when God gave me this vision, he simply said, you'll never charge not one dime. But we have other expenses that we have to meet in order to continue to do what we do. I'm Al Scott with Injustice Investigations. Remember, I am not always right, and you are not always wrong. We'll see you tomorrow.